I'm gonna enable chicane mode. Oh my god. Deer. It came out of nowhere. Let's see. Doesn't actually give me any electricity.
Thank you for calling EV Connect.
There's no power going to the vehicle. Yeah, there's nothing. The hell? It's hung up on me. The station works. Other people have used the station, including a Zero SRF, days ago. Last week, actually. I don't know what it is. Now this charger's, it's like a town over. It's a relatively new charger, but I've tried charging it with the S2 Del Mar. Couldn't get it to work. And I don't know if I was able to do it with the Livra 1. Maybe I did, I don't know. But the reason why I'm going to this place is because of my trip that's coming up on the Mulholland. There's a really big gap between chargers. And in order for me to cover more miles that day, I need to stop at this charger. But I want to make sure that I can connect to it. It's an EV Connect, that's the brand name, EV Connect. I want to make sure the Mulholland communicates with their systems to make sure that I'm not going to get stranded whenever I have to use it. But before we go there, I'm going to swing by a Tesla destination charger. I've got my adapter with me on the bike. It should work just fine, but I just want to make sure that it's going to work, even though I haven't completely planned the rest of the route. But up until 3/4 of the way through, I don't think that I'm going to be using any Tesla destination chargers. You know, the more that I ride the Mulholland on these backcountry mountain roads, fucking deer. God, they came out of nowhere. I was right in the middle of my dialogue. The trip that I'm doing soon on the Mulholland, it's a really long, continuous road, and I'm not giving anything away. I don't want to spoil anything. But it's a really long, continuous road, and it's a highway, and there are some sections that look like they're going to be a lot of fun. I'm debating on whether I want to kind of say I'm going to ride this route, this continuous route, or if I'm going to follow the corridor of this route, because then that'll kind of give me a little bit of flexibility to pick and choose routes that are north and south of it, are probably going to be a little bit more fun to ride. So I haven't really decided yet. The road itself is very old and was one of the most dangerous roads in Virginia back in the 50s and 60s. I think it, to this day, still has one of the highest death tolls on this road, and this is before they did reconstruction to change it. Now, it's roads like this that they're just fun to ride on. You know, you just love to be on them. I'll figure out how to skin that cat, but we're just gonna enjoy this road for now. I'm gonna enable chicane mode. Oh my god! Oh my god. I'm trying to not do too much because of deer. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Oh my god! Oh, it's so much torque. Oh, it's very exciting to ride. Tell you what, you know, there's never a way to really capture the way that riding these bikes feels, and it's really something that you just got to experience for yourself. Obviously, if you're interested in it. But it's just so much fun. Oh my god, chicane mode is spectacular. I will say, compared to the Del Mar's track mode, on the Mulholland, chicane mode feels more, I feel more in control on the Mulholland, and maybe that's just because of the ergonomics and the tire geometry and stuff like that. But on the Del Mar, it feels like I'm gonna fly off the bike. I mean, and not like in a bad way or a dangerous way. Like, I still feel like I'm in control. But I guess the Del Mar's track mode, it feels more squirrely. I don't know if that's the right word. The Del Mar's track mode is probably the most insane feeling. But on the Mulholland, the Chicane mode, and obviously I haven't ridden out the Alpinista yet. It's just a more planted experience. You know, you don't feel the bike coming up as much. You know, on the Del Mar, it just feels like I mean, it just feels insane. There's really no other way to say it. The Mulholland, Chicane mode, primo. This will be a very short stop. All right, so we are charging at 4.4. Okay, good to go. I'm not thinking of the quickest way to get there. I'm thinking of the most fun way to get there. And it'll probably take too long to go the fun way. I don't have a whole lot of daylight left. I don't want to have any more encounters with the deer. Connector 2. Begin charge. Well, that's good. But we're not going anywhere. It doesn't actually give me any electricity.
Thank you for calling EV Connect. You're speaking with Shine. How can I help you today?
Everything looks fine, but there's no power going to the vehicle.
Is it okay if we can try to use the GS117A instead, sir? Because upon checking here, it seems that you are now currently charging. Okay, does it show now on your end, sir?
No, it's still not showing any power going to the vehicle. Yeah, there's nothing. What the hell? She hung up on me. Yeah, there is, but I was on the phone like before I talked to you with another representative, and I was already at the other station, and they told me to go to this station. So I've already tried all the other chargers in this location.
And may I know your vehicle make, year, and model?
Mulholland, Mulholland.
Holland.
I don't know what it is, and I'm almost certain that I've been able to use the Livro 1 here. Actually, I have used it here. So I'm not going to say that it's the S2. It probably is. So LiveWire, if you're watching this, I don't know if there's like an update that you can do to resolve that. But you know, that is kind of the frustration with all this electrical vehicle charging stuff, is every now and then you hit a little snag where these things don't connect. I mean, really what you're doing is you've got, just a big rolling computer, but it doesn't make sense because, you know, there's nothing complicated necessarily with AC signal, which is what level 2 is. It's the payment interface, I think, that's what's getting in the way, because again, obviously the bike can take level 2 charging just fine. It just doesn't want to communicate. That's the issues. For whatever reason, they're not communicating properly. There's some kind of a hiccup. I mean, obviously, I don't know what it is. It has to do with programming. Hopefully, LiveWire and GreenSpot can get it going. I don't know what the deal is, but I guess I'll just have to go back home, relook at my route, avoid that area. It's not really dependable. I don't want to risk. You're never really completely stranded. You're just delayed. I don't think I want to have to deal with that. So I'm going to go home, replan, reroute. That's all you really can do. I don't know, maybe I can kind of reconfigure things to where like that charger is, I don't really need it, but I can just test it to see if it does work. But I don't know. I'm gonna go home. See you in the next video.